Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new here, my name is Mattifying and thank you so much for watching. Today we have a full face, or pretty much a full face of all new products, at least new to me. I have the Milani foundation, I have a Pacifica concealer, I have stuff from the brand PYT, I have a new mascara to try, which I haven't tried a new mascara in I don't know how long. So yeah, we have a bunch of goodies to try out, and hopefully they all turn out pretty well. But yeah, if you want to see what I come up with, then keep on watching. Thanks guys, and don't forget to subscribe. I think I want to use is the Physicians Formula Spotlight Primer, so let me grab that really quick. This is what it looks like. It's an illuminating primer. Just has like a pearlescent like glow to it. It's a little bit thicker, but it's kind of nice. Feels nice on the skin. Go with that. I used this yesterday and I liked it, so just giving it another go. I'm gonna get that everywhere. Alright, so next I have the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation Concealer in the color Light Natural. This is a drugstore brand for anybody who isn't familiar with it. And let's see. I think this color will be pretty good. We'll find out. So let me just pump some on the back of my hand. Let's see what it looks like. Alright, so it's kind of thick. I don't know if I'm focused on it. So we'll see. Maybe I should dab this on the face. Yeah, this is pretty thick. And I feel like I have more than enough on. And that was like a pump and a half, so we'll see. I am going to go back in with my Morphe sponge. Even though it's firm, more firm than the Beauty Blender, I did like it yesterday, so just blend all this out. Let's see. I just tested the Physicians Formula, the Healthy Glow Foundation. Yesterday. That video should be up already, so go check it out after this one. And I wore that foundation for 15 hours, which is freaking insane. Like, I would never normally wear makeup in general that long, but sometimes people do, depending on where you work or what you do, whatever your day's like. So I wanted to give it like a really good go and see how long it would last. And it's probably more of like a light to medium coverage. You could build it up, but it's not full coverage. But it does look like skin, which is nice. It looks really natural, so I liked it, and I think it wore really well. So, all right, this is half of the face. So let's side with it. Obviously, not blended out, but so far, I was like, this is really nice too. Got some winners. The drugstore is winning here. Now, a lot of the foundations I wear, or I have been wearing for the last couple years, have been organic, natural, clean, green, whatever you want to call it, just because my skin is so sensitive, and using conventional foundations was really harsh on them, or at least it felt like it was. So, but a lot of those are super expensive because of all the high grade products or ingredients that are in them. So I figured, why not try out a couple, drugstore options. Now, Pacifica is a clean brand and it is drugstore, so that's nice, and you can get it at Target. Well People is also at Target, but I wouldn't say it's drugstore prices, but they are really great. So if you've seen them and you've been thinking about trying them, I highly suggest it. They make my favorite mascara, and I really love pretty much everything I've tried. Obviously, their Bio Bronzer Stick I use every single video, so. Alright, this foundation looks amazing. Like, I just look like I have very healthy, hydrated skin, which I love, and the color is nice. So that's good. Yeah, I think everything looks really good. or this paired with the primer, I haven't tested out really the two products, so I don't know why I'm saying that. But so next we will go in with the Pacifica liquid cover, full coverage lasting concealer, and this is the color 20NF. So this is I've heard like rave reviews about this from multiple people in the green beauty community, so hopefully it'll be that great. Hopefully it'll live up to it. And this color is just a little bit lighter, so that's good. Brighten up the under eye. Let's test around here, 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 and here. So I do have a Morphe brush that I bought the other day, and it is the M536, and this is like a concealer brush, basically, to blend it out. So let's try that out, see how it works. I'm just using like tapping motions, dabbing motions. So now, so that blended out nicely. I don't know that it gave me like a ton of coverage per se, but we'll see. I'm going to blend out the other side with the Beauty Blender and see if that makes a difference. So I do think the Beauty Blender side has maybe a little bit more coverage. I'm going to go in with a little bit more. I don't feel like it did a ton, which is so weird because I've saw like rave reviews about this being full coverage, and just goes to show you that everything is kind of, things like this are subjective, of course. It's all about what you like and what you prefer. So at the end of the day, always, you know, try stuff out for yourself, read up on it, and kind of just make your own decision. These videos are just to say, hey, I like this, maybe give it a shot, or this is terrible, don't waste your money. Well, I do like the concealer. I think it looks really nice. I get into my nose here. Alright, so far so good. So now, what's I wanna, Okay, so I'm gonna set the face with the Burt's Bees Mattifying Foundation in Bare. Used this in my last video and I really liked it. And I'm also going to take my new fave brush, the M554 from Morphe, and that's for setting the under eyes specifically. Obviously you can use it for whatever you like, but that's like what it's made for. So I am going to try to not have creasing in my eyes for once. So we look up. I mean, pretty much no matter what I do, I have creasing, so it is what it is. I don't like judge anything based on that because I've never tried anything that doesn't make me crease. So I'm just kind of dabbing this powder along my smile line, my chin, side of my nose, just the places that I get oily. Okay. So, I don't know if you can tell, this is not set. That is set. No, not set. Set. My bad. The struggle is real, people. The struggle is real. So, let me... They say to look up, dab it out, and then go immediately in with your powder. So let's do that. Do I think it's going to work? No, I don't. I'm going to take a little bit of a bigger brush, a little bit, and just kind of take this all over. Just Nothing crazy. I'm not like heavily setting, but a little bit. Okay. So this is how we're looking. This is how the base looks. Foundation, primer, foundation, concealer, and setting powder. I really like this Burt's Bees. It was expensive. Well, for a drugstore, it was like 18 bucks, but I do really like it, so might be worth it. Next up, we have the Pacifica Alighten Radiance powders, and this has 2 highlighters, a bronzer, and a blush. So we will try the bronzer and blush right now. Alright, I am back. I had to go run and get my brush for my bronzer. So I'm going to go into Desert Matte, which is from the Pacifica palette. I got this on Amazon too, which is nice. I like when brands are on Amazon. It just makes your life a little bit more convenient. Alright. Ooh, whoa, whoa. She is pigmented. I really like this brush for bronzer. Get it back in that hairline. Okay. There you go. I look a little less washed out, so that's nice. Alrighty, so that bronzer is pretty nice, so let's try the blush. It's called Sunset Matte, and we're going to go in with my favorite blush brush from Real Techniques. Also pigmented. This is kind of nice because it's good for traveling. It's like all in one. You don't have to take multiple separate things. That's kind of nice. I'm excited to try out some, what's it called? Like powder highlights, because I don't have any. All of them have been cream, so now I have 2 to try out. So maybe we'll do one over here and one over on the other side. Sorry, excuse me. All right. Creases under my eyes are so annoying. They are undefeated against every powder. Undefeated. I usually just use, if you have the same problem, just use eyeshadow on your lower lash line. That kind of knocks it out for me pretty well. So, okay. Let's move on to highlight. So I have this palette in here. I'll probably try out this one that says Glimmer Shimmer. This one's a little bit too dark. And then I will try out, I have the PYT Upgrade Highlighter in the color Backstage Pass. PYT has really cute packaging, and they're a clean brand, no BS. BS stands for bad stuff. And this is the pan. I don't know if you can, but in the pan it says it's stamped with no BS, so, and it's got a mirror in here, which is nice. So let's try, let's see, let's go with, I'm going to take this little Y14 from Morphe and go into the Pacifica highlighter on one side. Let's try it on this side. So this is definitely like gold. The other one is gold too, so it'll probably work out. And then I'm just going to flip my brush over to the other side. and go into the PYT one. And let's do it on this. So this is definitely, this one looks like lighter gold, almost like a whitish gold. Ooh, this one's very pink. Can you see that? Ooh, she's pigmented. Let's cover her up a little bit. Okay, so that one's very bright. Again, PYT, you can buy them on Amazon, which is very convenient. Let me kind of balance it out, I guess. I'm gonna go a little less crazy on this end. And then I'm gonna go back over this side with blush just to kind of tone her down a little. She looks a little crazy. I do have texture. It just is what it is. So pretty much everything shows my texture, I guess. Okay, so I don't love the way that that's probably just my placement of it more than anything, but I don't like the way these two are kind of playing with each other. Then I'm going to spray the face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. It's very nice mist. I'm going to use this box. Okay. So I have the Colourpop Boss Brow in the color Taupe. So we can try that on the brows today. I generally go for the color Taupe in any brow pencil I get. So I'll probably do one side on camera and one off just for the sake of time. But it's a very skinny pencil, if you can see. Alright, so I zoomed this in a little bit. Not too much, hopefully. And now, let's go in to the brow product. So far the color looks good. I really like these pencils that have like a fine tip. So this is perfect. So my cat is crying, and he cries in every video. It's kind of just a thing now. And so he was crying because I wasn't letting him down here, and now he's down here and he's crying because he's down here. So, typical man. Alright, let's just brush through this. Alright, I like that. I like the color. I wasn't sure when I swatched it on my hand initially. When I first got it, it seemed a little bit, not that creamy, I guess. Almost dry, but I like the way it applied. So I'm going to do this other one off camera, and I'll be right back. Brows are on. I cleaned them up a little bit just underneath with the Pacifica concealer. Like I said, I like the concealer. I don't think it's full coverage. My Fit Glow concealer is absolutely thicker and more full coverage than that, but I like it. It's probably like a light to medium, to me, in my opinion. I don't know. Anyway, so now we're going to get into the eyes, and I'm going to use the PYT Beauty eyeshadow palette, No BS eyeshadow palette. This is what she looks like. So I'm going to take this top color right here and just set the whole lid. Take this fluffy brush from Morphe. This is the M441. We haven't tried Morphe shadows. Or brushes. They're shadows too, but their brushes are really great. I'm just going to kind of use this to set the lid. It's kind of just a color that's, you know, close to your skin tone, my skin tone. It's nice that it's got a pretty decent mirror on it too. Okay, so that's set. Next, I'm going to go, let me see. So that color I used was called Base. I don't know. Base, I think. Or Up and Out, I'm not sure. Anyway, so I'm going to move into the color Coffee Run, which is this cute like pink color here. And I'm going to use that same fluffy brush. These do have a little bit of kick up, but whatever. They work, then who cares? This is just nice, easy crease color. Kind of like a pinky nude. Yeah, I like that. So it's pretty light, but I like it. My eyelids are pretty sensitive, I would say. Like there are brands, it's either Tarte, I think it's Tarte shadows that I like can't wear. Like I put them on and my lids are irritated and scaly the next day and it's a mess. So I just know to kind of stay away from them. But that's why I like to play with natural eyeshadows. I just think they're safer for me. Jane Iredale makes some really nice ones. Expensive, but nice. So next I'm going to go with the Morphe M505 and I'm going to take the color Day Trip, which is the next medium to light brown, taupey brown. And I'm going to put that just right where we put that other color. I don't think I want to go too crazy on the eyes today. Just keep it nice and simple. Alright, so this is how we're looking. Things are a little crazy over here. Let me just take them down a notch. Guess we'll... Or we can just amp up this side while we're here. Okay, so this is how we're looking. So I'm going to take the same two colors and run them on my lower lash line. I'm going to use this guy. This is just an Eco Tools dual-ended brush. So I'm going to go into that pink shade called Coffee Run. And this is how I get out my under eye creasing. It's just with a shadow because no setting powder ever works. So then I'm kind of like blowing that out, and then I'll take the brown color and go a little bit closer. You always want to work lightest to darker on the lower lash line, and the tightest color to your lid should be the darker color. I mean, you know, it doesn't have to be, but that's what the pros say. Just blowing all that out. All right. So that's how we're looking. I like it. It's kind of soft, but still there, like very much there. And now I'm going to take this like bottom shimmer color here called Meet You There, and I'm just going to pop that on the lid for a little something. Let's use my finger for that. It looks like. Yeah, that's a super pretty color. That's nice for just every day on its own on the lid. Ooh, I love that. That's so pretty. Because it's not like too much where it's like bam. Sometimes you don't want to be that bam. You want to be subtle. So I like that. So nice palette here. Nice highlighter. PYT. You're 2 for 2. Next, let's do what? Kitty, calm down. Come on. Come up here. Here's his tail. My co-star. Kitty kitty. Baby kitty. He's got a lot. He's got a lot of names. So I got this chocolate brown eye pencil from Honeybee Garden, so we can throw that in the waterline. See how she looks. Let's test her out. Ooh, she's dark. She's pigmented. So let's just do that really quick. Excuse me. Hey, look up here. You. Nope, just the tail. Just the tail, that's all you get. Alright, so that's nice. Deepen that up a little bit. Let's I go back in just with one of these and smudge that a little bit. Alrighty. I think I'm going to take the PYT highlighter and pop that on the inner corner. I'm just going to take my pinky to do that. Kitty, move it or lose it, sir. Move it or lose it. That's cute. Now for the big moment of truth, I'm going to try their mascara, their PYT mascara. It's got a primer on one side and the mascara's on the other side. So I'm excited to finally try a new mascara. It doesn't have the typical wand I like. I usually like those rubbery spiky ones, but I'm going to give it a shot, see how it does. We're not going to judge too soon. Alright, so this is the primer side. I also haven't really used too many mascaras. I have like a primer and then the mascara, so this should be interesting. This just looks clear. I know sometimes they look white, but you could see it doing something. I guess we'll put it down here too. And then we'll do the other side. So this is, I don't know if you can see a difference, but I can. In like them being lifted, you can see these are kind of flat, like down. So that seems promising. Probably hard to see on camera. You're all like, what are you talking about? Alright, so the primer side is on. Let's see if it has instructions. No. Alright, I'm going to give this a second and then I'm going to go in with the mascara side and see. I'll show you the brush though. So it's just a regular brush. It's kind of one of those like tapers in the middle and then gets big again. So let's see what happens. Let's see. Alright, so this is with, without. Not too bad. It doesn't coat your lashes like crazy, but it does keep them kind of wispy, which I like. I don't like when they get all clumpy and stuff, so I think it's okay. Let's go on with a second coat. We build her up. I definitely would say it's lengthening for sure. I think it does a good job of like keeping your lashes up, kind of curled up. So that's 2 coats. I like it. I think it's nice. Will it be my everyday? I don't know. I'd have to use it again. I really, really love my Well People one. But this one's pretty nice. So Not bad for my first time in a long time using a new mascara. I'll say that. Alright, so we are back. Mascara's done. I like it. Jury's still out if I love it, but I do like it, and I like all their other products so far, so it makes me excited to try more of their stuff in the future. I just popped on this liquid lip from Jeffree Star in the color Scandal, and I like it too. I'll probably throw a gloss on it because, you know, me and liquid lips don't really get along that well, so... but yeah, so this is how everything turned out. I like the way that it looks. I wish I hadn't gone so heavy with the highlighter, but that was my fault. But overall, I really like the shadows. I like the way this came out. I think it's really nice and light, but still like very put together, and looks like you tried. So I'm excited to try more things from PYT, and foundation I liked, concealer I liked. I liked my Fit Glow one more. And yeah, I like this little palette. I think it's nice for traveling. It makes your life a little bit easier, and overall, I mean, I was pretty happy with everything. So I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, give it a like if you like it, and comment down below what other videos you'd like to see from me. Thanks guys. Bye.